All right. There's one more thing. There's one more thing I want to say here today before I get off of here. All right. All right. They said, I think Thomas Jefferson wrote this in the Declaration of Independence, saying all men are created equal. That's a lie. Okay. Hmm? Look at the Declaration of Independence. It said that all men are created equal in that declaration. That's a lie. All men and women are created equal. Even if they were just talking about white people, because during that time, black people was in slavery. So evidently they wasn't talking about black folk. Because you know that the slave wasn't equal to the slave master. We know that white folks was not equal to black folks. Huh? Black folks and white folks supposed to be separated. Okay. The black folk was only there to do the work. They were slaves. So the slave master and the slave wasn't equal. Thomas Jefferson was a slave master. So how could he say all men are created equal? Even if he was talking about just YT, a lot of YT wasn't equal to other YTs. They were poor YTs. They weren't equal to rich YTs. They were retarded YTs. They weren't equal to regular YTs. Huh? They were crazy YTs. Huh? Ugly YTs. Huh? See, all men are not created equal, regardless of what race you're talking about. There's some fucked up people that were born. They were born fucked up, retarded, uniform, blind, huh? Can't hear, handicapped, half crazy, huh? Ugly. All men weren't created equal. Some people were born in a good family, had adequate supply coming up as a child, wear nice clothes, shoes, and everything. All right, went to school. Okay, some people were born in the ghetto, born in poverty, raised up in poverty. All men wasn't created equal. That's a lie. All men didn't create equal. I remember when I was a child. I was born in poverty. And a whole lot of people that I know that's still living today, they were born in poverty. Now some of us grew up and came out of that and did well for ourselves. Some of us didn't. Some of the kids that was born in a rich family, all right, after mom and daddy died, they actually died because they didn't have a support system no more. So some of the kids that grew up in the ghetto and grew up in poverty got more than them that who grew up with rich parents, good mom and daddy. See, all men wasn't created equal. Huh? There's some people that were born blind and never seen light. Are they equal to the person that was born sighted? Huh? All men ain't created equal. Don't believe that. Okay? I'm sorry, Thomas Jefferson, but that's a lie. All men ain't born equal. Well, I don't make no difference what race you are. You wasn't born equal. Wasn't born equal. Wasn't born equal. All right. I mean, a lot of uh, kids were planned. Huh? The pregnancy was planned. And they were able to pay for the doctor bill, everything. Hmm? And the child grew up with a silver spoon in the mouth. Hmm? Some pregnancy was never planned. The child wasn't even wanted. The child was just tolerated. The child grew up, okay, in poverty, with white mouth, suffering, going, going about many days hungry. All right, I did. All right, I had to wear hand-me-downs. Huh? I didn't get new school clothes after spring break, and we went back to school. All right. If I had on something different, it was hand-me-downs. Huh? And it wasn't hand-me-down from black folks. The black folks wouldn't give you nothing back then. Huh? It was hand-me-down from white folks. Hmm? See? If all people wasn't created equal. My pregnancy, my mama pregnancy was not planned. Okay? My mama got pregnant by a man, didn't care nothing about her. Hmm? I was born in poverty. I was adopted. All men not created equal. A lot of kids were adopted, but to give them away. Their mama and their daddy didn't want them. Okay, that's why you got so many abortions now. Because people don't want children. My mama didn't want me. You know, if abortion was relevant like it is now, I might have been aborted. Yeah, all people ain't wasn't created equal, wasn't born equal. A lot of people born under some terrible circumstances. They wasn't wanted. Hmm? Their mom and daddy didn't have the means to support them, to take care of them, to send them to school, to send them to college. They just popped up, unplanned. A lot of children, even today, they're not wanted. They're just tolerated. Hmm? When they leave home, the mom and daddy be happy as a sissy in the penitentiary. Yeah. When they leave or run away from home, their mom and daddy be happier than a country home eating uptown slop. All men were not created equal. No, all men were created equal. That's a lie.